Hi guys, Marcus Caballero here with a quick video. I took the RX7 1990 around Monza, and it was a lot of fun. It was quite a beast. I upped all the specs and stuff, and yeah, it was a lot of fun to drive, especially in VR. Had a quick look, give you a quick look around the car. Now you have to understand, I'm of a certain age, and to me this was the height of class as far as car interior went. When I was a teenager, I would lust over this car. Now clearly it looks dated, but yeah, let's have a drive anyway. So I've got hard tyres on, hard racing tyres, no ABS, no assists. I think ABS is on as well, but it was just huge fun to drive. There's a lot of power there, rear wheel drive, so the back does tend to spin round on you if you're not careful, and the brakes could probably do with upgrading as well, as you'll see. Oh, that's what I'm putting it down to anyway. So down into the first chicane, the Rettifilio, and we just, yes. So we'll know for next lap we need to brake a bit earlier. And again, you just need to be easy on the accelerator out of low gears and slow speed corners, because it will bite you. So around the Curve Grande, which is always a bit. The first chicane back there, the Rettifilio, when you play online, is just, you can tell whether it's going to be a good race or not by whether you get through it in one piece on the first lap. Round into the first of the Lesmos, not the greatest line through there. Again, we're just practicing, seeing what kind of time we can put. Through the second Lesmo, I'm never sure whether you should run up onto that curb or try and avoid it completely, because sometimes it will push you out, and as soon as you hit that sand, it's all over your round, facing the wrong way. Again, through the Ascari chicanes, always a bit tricky through there, lots of oversteer, but when you get it right, you get such a great run down this back straight, that it can make up. You can make up a lot of time on a car, especially if you've got a slipstream. So totally wrong with the braking into the Parabolica. Again, we'll mark that for next time. So although you can't really see it on the VR, I think the speed we got up to around 186, something like that, down the back straight here. And then early on the brakes, back at the 200 metre board, a little bit early perhaps, down to first, through there. The good thing with this being a road version is if you take that curb there on the left, it's quite forgiving, whereas if you take something with very stiff racing suspension, you're up in the air. Again, down here, looking for just sort of before the 150 metre board, and it's possibly a little bit early, although that's quite nice through there. You always feel like you're coming into it too slowly until you get there and you realise you're coming into it too quickly. Now it was better through the first Lesmo. If you can get the car to rotate in there, it does help you. That was quite good, so maybe staying off the curb is the best line through there, and then just a straight drag down the hill under the bridge into the Ascaris again. And yep, we left the braking way too late there. Fortunately there's a sand trap. So although we're still ahead of our ghost car on this lap, we're not counting it. trips through the sand, I don't think they count. A little bit early on the accelerator there, and again now just the straight drag down to the Rettifilio chicane. When you're racing online down here, I find it can be an absolute nightmare. I'm torn sometimes between, if someone's in your slipstream, the fastest line is to stay out here. And that was pretty spot on. That was braking all the way down into the first curb there. Anyway, yeah, I was saying, I'm never sure whether, you know, if someone's in your slipstream and they're going to be quicker than you down a straight, how is it worth defending, or just give up the corner and come back at them again, rather than, especially now that the penalty system is so harsh, you know, is it worth just waiting and then overtaking them, hopefully overtaking them again, or is that why I'm not winning races? Again, not too bad through this second Lesmo. It is just absolute death. If you get onto that green stuff, I tend to find the cars going round. But this RX7, when the turbo starts whistling, it just sounds so great. Nostalgia for the 90s. I need to dig out Smash Hits magazine and find out who was top of the charts and get a soundtrack to go with driving in this car, I think. So for the last time down into the Parabolica, that's a good line. That's a good line down into there. Again, a little more just twitchy on the back end, but then it can be quite fun if you catch it. It can be quite fun to drive. So we're coming up to the line, and although you can't see it, well, you might just quickly see it. We finished with a 1:53.4. So, well, I hope you enjoyed that, and I will see you next time. Thanks for watching.